Honks.
Honks. Meat honks.
Big old honks.
Yeah. So Burgerville. It's like an In-N-Out, but it's more expensive. So I guess the positive part of it is that the meat is like ethically sourced, right?
Right, which makes sense that the prices would be higher.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's grass-fed and everything, but it's still, a cow living in basically a concentration camp, right?
Right, living and breathing. Maybe they can walk a little further.
Yeah. Maybe they have, I don't know what, a nice mattress to lay on at night or something.
Do cows sleep on the ground? Do they stand up?
I think they sleep on the ground.
Would they sleep better with a mattress?
I think they would.
Like REM cycles?
Many years ago I saw I think it was like a 60 Minutes special or something like that about like how some farmers have like these makeshift water beds.
Okay.
That they have for the cows.
That sounds cozy.
Yeah. So
what about their hooves? Would the hooves cause a puncture liability or concern?
Yeah, well,
there?
no, I think they were like, it was like a platform with a metal spring under it on top of a body of water. It wasn't like like a water bed like you and I would sleep on.
Right.
Which, by the way, have you ever slept on an actual water bed?
I've never done it because by the time
it's horrible.
It's
bad.
It sounds like a lot of issues there.
Yeah. It's
like an inflatable bed but with water basically.
Yeah. Well, the best way I could describe it is it's like trying to sleep on a canoe, but you think the canoe's about to tip over.
Yeah.
All night long.
Sounds great.
So, yeah. And when I did, I woke up like sore and shit. I don't know.
Like you're on a voyage.
They just weren't. And I was like a kid too. I was like 14 or something.
I think that was just was that a late 70s, early 80s thing where people were like,
yeah,
this is, I mean, it seems like now even not having any experience with it, it seems like you get seasick on it. Mm-hmm. Like your equilibrium would just be like confused the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I guess technically you could get used to it, and if you're an individual who's spent a lot of time on a boat, hey, you might find it more comfortable. But
yeah,
I'm not a big water guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress. Talked about cows, and then we talked about their water beds.
Yeah, we're talking about eating cows.
We're talking about eating cows. So
specifically honks.
So let's pull up these prices on this menu here, Lamar. What's going on with the Burgerville prices?
All right, Burgerville prices. Now there's quite a few options here to choose from, but I'm going to focus on their higher priced items because I think these are pretty common, pretty popular items. Yeah. They've got a pepper bacon cheeseburger.
Yep.
That comes in a single or a double patty. Mm-hmm. The single patty is $5.79. That's almost $6 for a quarter-pound patty, and the pepper bacon is $8. So you're talking about $8 for a quarter pound of a honk.
A quarter of a honk.
That's
$8 for a quarter honk.
So if you got a family of 4, you're feeding them, one of these honks each.
Yeah. Okay.
Some simple math there. I mean, you're looking at
$8 times a quarter honk.
You're looking at like 30 something bucks just for the burgers alone. Now, obviously, you're going to want to throw in some fries and probably a milkshake or two, or a soft drink, maybe even some chicken tenders.
That's only like 2 honks of meat right there.
Yeah, you get 2 honks.
You get 2 honks, and you're paying
32 plus.
You're paying how much per quarter honk?
Let's see.
We're paying
carry the honk.
$8.
You're paying $8.
$8 for a quarter honk.
Yeah.
So that's 8 times 8. You're paying like $64 for 2 honks.
$64 for 2 honks.
$64 for 2 honks. I just want you to listen to that for a minute.
Yeah.
That's outrageous.
It is. I think it's an egregious.
It's ridiculous how much they charge per honk in the Pacific Northwest.
Now you can get lower priced honks around town, like at your local, McDonald's or whatever, one of those like poop holes.
You know what? I even went to Fred Meyer the other day.
Uh-huh.
Buck a honk.
Dollar honk.
Dollar honks.
See, I think that's a reasonable price, and that those animals aren't going to be treated the same, obviously.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're looking at honks here.
We're looking at honks.
We're talking.
We're
honks.
looking at
we're looking at honks.
how many beef honks you're actually getting.
What's a honk per dollar these days?
What's a honk per dollar? Well, it's a lot. It's not okay. So if you're paying $1 and you're trying to get a honk,
yeah,
you're not even going to get a quarter honk at Burgerville.
No. Oh, you would.
You're going to get like an eighth of a quarter honk.
They would sneeze at you if you tried.
You're getting like a 64th of a honk. 1/64th of a honk for $1.
Basically, they're
$64 a honk.
They're giving you a honk.
They're giving me a honk.
When you go there, you're getting honked because you're not getting a honk, you're getting honked.
Yeah.
At that price, and I think it's we're calling them out. I think we might be the first podcast ever to say, yeah, maybe they treat their animals well, but let's actually look at who's keeping all this money. Well,
because we're tired of what's happening in this country.
Somebody's got to call.
We're sick of it. We're sick of it.
We're not going to stand for it.
We're not going to stand for it anymore.
You know, when I was a kid, you could get a honk. They give you a pair of shoes for free.
Yeah, they have BOGO honks where I came from.
BOGO honk's another one that I don't see that in any other menu items here.
I thought it was ridiculous in 2009 when they went to $30 a honk. Like, what's going on here?
$30 a
what
honk.
Happened?
It's like, okay, inflation, yada 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 yada. But throw me a bone here.
Throw me a fucking bone, Burgerville.
So, what are we gonna do about this?
What are we gonna do?
First, we're raising awareness here.
We're gonna raise awareness.
That's an important first step because this honk situation is not going to stand.
Yeah. And we're talking about it because we're pissed. We're mad about this.
Well, first of all, it's a pandemic, and you're going to charge me overpriced honks. I got a family of 4. And how am I supposed to feed them on one honk?
$8 for a quarter honk. $8 for a quarter of a honk.
Cost of living has gone up. People have lost their jobs. And
in the middle of a pandemic,
the honk prices are going up.
You're going to charge me more per honk.
That's un-American.
It's un-American. It's not right. It's not right. And you know what? To any listener that's out there that's just as pissed about this as we are, I want you to email us. Yeah. I want you to let us know. I want you to let us know if you would show up to the Burgerville in North Portland, right next to the St. John's Bridge.
That's going to be our central headquarters for this honk protest.
That's where we're going to start. That's where it all starts.
Now, you can drive by in your car and honk, or you can join us on the street and get your feet on the ground and actually hold some flyers and banners.
Honks for honks, man.
Put
honks
some signs
for honks.
up. Honks for BOGO honks.
Honks for BOGO honks.
We're going to bring BOGO honks back if it's the last thing we do.
That is the last mission. That's actually, you know what? That's not the last mission. That's the first mission of this podcast.
Yeah, we're just going to...
If we accomplish that, then we can move on to the next thing.
Yeah, we're not going to stop.
Yeah, BOGO honks. Or at least 20% off honks. Come on.
Well, see, they'll give you a 20% off or a 15% off coupon here and there to try to keep people kind of at bay.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So they're not going to be so mad. But it's like, why isn't it always 20% off?
Yeah.
Let's just cut the price.
Yeah.
Let's cut the bull crap.
Yeah, seriously. Legitimately. I need you to cut the bull crap because we need to make burgers affordable again.
Yeah.
MBAA. Mba.
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 And BOGO honks is a great place to start.
BOGO honks is a great place to start. I feel like that's reparation. I feel like that's reparation to the community that they have been gouging
every citizen
for the last 10 years or more than 10
they're
years.
treating us like we're the cattle.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Seriously.
I feel like I can't even.
Yeah.
I'm getting too worked up here. I want to keep this show professional.
No, a final note. If you live in Northern California, you got an In-N-Out down the street, count your fucking blessings.
Right.
Because you don't know what we're dealing with up here. The price per honk is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Can't stand it.
These honks.
These honks don't quit.
These honks will not stop.
I bought some meat honks from your establishment the other day, and they will not stop.
You used to get a free honk on your birthday.
You used to get a free honk on my birthday.
Now you got to pay $32 for a honk.
$32 for a honk.
On your birthday. That's an insult.
When I was a kid,
That's
they
an
gave
insult
me
to
a
your
pair of shoes with my honk. They'd shine them for me, too.
Yeah.
Free pair of shoes. BOGO Honks. 30% off Honks on Sundays.
Every Sunday.
30% off day old Honks.
Oh, they'd be giving them out.
$50 Honks after 7 p.m. Because they're trying to get rid of all the meat honks, make room for all the honks that are coming in.
Half a honk for half a buck. I remember in the 80s.
Half a honk for half a buck.
No bull.
No bull. No bull with these honks. Alrighty. So yeah, I think we touched on the meat honks. What we needed to do.
That's a good intro. We're going to keep you guys abreast of the situation, and obviously we'll include an email address where you can contact us and show your support there.
By the time this episode is released, there will be an address, an email address in the link in the description down below.
Yeah, so smash that like button.
Yeah, like and subscribe. And if you don't like it, smash that dislike button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know why you disliked it.
What we could do to improve.
And I'll try to do better next time.
Yeah.
Because that's all I can do.
Just smash those hearts, though.
Because I was an angel in heaven, but I came to earth to make mistakes, god damn it.
I left this life as an enlightened person, and I decided to come back to help other people.
Yeah, exactly.
So help us get these honks more affordable. I mean,
at
the very least, that's what this podcast is going to accomplish. Number one, day one.